Morning, ladies. Welcome back to another episode here, and gentlemen as well, because I do know that I have also men in my podcast. Welcome back to another episode here with me, The Woman Pod with Valerie Atkinson. So today I wanted to make it an episode since it's the month of love. Like, I know I've been there before, right? I've been in a situation or two where, I've been ghosted or I've been left on red, or better yet, just never talked to ever again. And I said, what a better way to introduce you guys to your better self and to discover parts within yourself that are still not yet to be developed. And you came at the right place at the right time, meaning that you're not an issue. So I wanted you to explore this time, since it's the month of love, to open up to yourself, right? To allow yourself to have that freedom, that vulnerability. Sorry, Jesus Christ, as the divine feminine, and allow yourself to be free, express yourself freely, love yourself freely, and explore the avenues of yourself that maybe need a little more comforting, more nurturing, a little bit more seek of your approval, right? I don't want to say the word validation, because I feel like if I say that, you're gonna allow your mind to play tricks on you. And I'm trying for you to get stronger with your divine feminine and finding that ground energy, right? The grounding of it, the root yourself, which is you. I know a lot of my women have yet to find or understand what's going on, right? And it's okay. You're not the only one. I've been there. So I said, what a better way to start off by talking about this now. And I think I brought up a few, things about my situations. Of course, I'm going to bring it up for you guys. So that way, if you're in a similar situation, not that I'm in this situation right now, but what I'm saying is it's going to help someone out there not go over something, right? Because I do feel here that some of us go through our own pain because we just don't want to accept it, right? Yeah, let's be real. Sometimes it takes the bigger person, which is ourselves and I, to fully develop that intuition and get better and better each day, right? And that's all we can do. And I know I'm going to have a few people who are like, well, I want him to come back. Oh, I got all the magic tricks for that. But there's so much to it. Right? Why would you deplete yourself from that energy, right? The feminine is strong. So I wanted to give you the best tips on how to work for yourself and be better for yourself here. Okay. And please take this like a grain of salt. Don't come at me like, she doesn't know what I'm talking about. We're going to get into it today. Like, I have a few minutes for you guys. And I said, what a better way just to get to it in the month of love. So good morning, everyone. So good morning. I hope you have your coffee. I hope that you have everything ready for your day today. I do. I have my coffee ready and I'm ready to roll. I'm on fire today. I don't know. I said today we're going to get the house cleaned up, tidied up. My mom's coming into town Friday for the weekend. And yeah, I got to get that organized. And I also have something that I'm going to be doing on Friday as well. I'm connecting. I'm networking. I'm so excited. I think I brought it up to you guys. So anyways, let's get into it. So I wanted today to be about you. So think about what it is to be you, right? What does this you do on a daily, right? What does she do? How do you attract? How do you become so powerful? How do you become so independent? And how do you become so glowy and like full of love, full of better yet, just the best person in the world, right? Let's be honest. We're here developing the best person, the best version of yourself that you could have ever imagined, right? So what does that come with? What does that entail with? What are the details, Val? What is it? What's the magic drug? Prioritize yourself, my love. Prioritize yourself. What does that mean? Prioritize yourself in your needs, right? What do you need? What does your self need right now? Is it a spa day? Is it a day at the yoga studio with your girls? Is it a day out with your girls, having lunch, having fun, or, just going shopping? Just going buying a cute outfit. I'm not saying breaking the limit, right? I'm just saying treat yourself, right? How does that look for you on a daily, right? And how would you want your daily to look like? Is it beautiful? Is it confident? Is it peaceful? Is it full of love? Is it full of patience with yourself? Yeah, like develop that mantra. And I know for me, it's been patience for me. I think I've discussed this over and over with you guys, but patience has been one of my biggest ones besides the confidence part, because I realize like where I'm a little hard on myself and I have to remember to reflect, right? So in order for me to build a strong connection with myself, I have to build those emotions and stick to my intuition and make sure that I'm checking in with Val once in a while and saying how she's doing. What does she need? Is there something I could do for her to feel comforted, nurtured, and safe and secure, right? Safe and secure is a big word. And I want you to embody this energy of a high value woman who doesn't chase but attracts, right? You guys have heard it, right? You guys have heard it, and you've heard it here on my podcast. If you haven't heard it yet, I'm a strong person when it comes to this, right? I do not chase, I attract. I don't like to chase. I don't. No. That is unhealthy. That is not how I roll here in my podcast. In my past lifetime, maybe, but not anymore. So you need to remember who you are. Anybody who's worthy of your love will take their time to do the right thing for you, right? I'm not saying chasing to the point where this person's blowing up your phone. No. He or she will come the right way, right? Healthy, right? You want someone who's healthy, someone who's coming in with the same boundaries that you are, versus someone that who's not valuing your boundaries and your standards, right? I want you to be receptive. What does that mean for you? What does that mean, right? Not forcing something. I want you to allow a man to pursue you, ladies, or same goes to you, my gentlemen. Allow a woman to pursue you when she responds to you, right? Verbally, over a message, over a phone call, whatever it may be, the way of connection. Allow her to speak as well, right? Let that be a receptivity thing, right? I've noticed a lot on a thing or two about men where men tend to want to be heard, and that's perfectly normal. I know us ladies would love to talk and talk and talk and talk because that's just our forte, and that's something that we love to do, right, ladies? Let's be honest. But some guys also would love a woman to have a receptive ear. So a man will only pursue a woman who remains open and responsive. Did you just hear what I said, ladies? A man will only pursue and lead while you remain open and responsive, right? You have to be open. You have to be vulnerable. You have to respond. So if there's a conversation you guys are having, you have to be open to him expressing his feelings or whatever it is that went on with his day, right? I've noticed back in my past, I used to interrupt a lot. That's my fucking problem. So I knew like, okay, I'm going to let him talk and then listen. You know, I think for me, I give myself grace. There's days that I allow him to just talk and I ask him stuff because I want to get to know him, you know, like I want to get to know him. Like, why wouldn't I ask, right? So it allows the man to understand that you're interested, right? So just allow this man to be open, ladies, as well with you, and same for you, right? So then again, going back to the receptivity, right? What else comes in? And oh my gosh, what happened to my laptop? I'm so sorry, guys. Jesus Christ. What else comes into play for this, right? What else can a man do when you're doing this, right? Lean back. Like don't have expectations of how this man should be taking you out on dates, how at the first date should be a restaurant. I'm gonna slap you right now. You're setting your high expectations for no fucking reason. You barely even know this guy. You don't even know what he's worth. Give him time to show you, ladies. Yes, I do see these people that talk about dating and blah, 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 blah. This is the thing. We have to be open, ladies, because a man is going to show action. That's what you want. You should not tell the man what he needs to be fucking doing from the get-go. That is a negative. That is a no, ma'am, no standards, no priorities. You have no value. You're controlling a man. You're controlling a man out of what? Of fear? What the fuck? No. Get out of that. Get out of that, right? Get out of that mentality. I need you to do that today. You need to make sure that this man shows effort. His actions and effort. E for effort. Let me say it louder for the women in the back. Rather than forcing the connection. Why are we forcing connections? We are not forcing connections in 2025, ladies. We are not. And for my men, same goes to you guys. If the woman is not being reciprocative with you, she's not agreeing to anything, she's kind of like, you know, it's like one thing after another comes up, then maybe it's time to pull back and figure out what you want in a person, right? Maybe you need to figure out what kind of woman you need. this woman's emotionally unavailable, and maybe it's not time for you guys to come together, right? So again, there's different factors. I'm not going to get deep into who is who and point fingers at anybody, because that's not the way it works here. So feminine energy, ladies, the energy of a feminine woman flows. It flows. It doesn't demand. It doesn't control. Did you hear what I said? It does not demand or control. It just flows. You're in your feminine. We're in our feminine era. Namaste era. Unbothered, unfazed, fucking chill as fuck. Yeah, you heard me. So get out of your head, okay? Shit, I'm fucking yelling today. Oh well, fuck it. Fuck it. You get to hear my little crazy side, and that's okay. Embody the softness and playfulness, ladies. Okay, so when you're around this person, right? You want to be warm. You want to be inviting. You want to be playful and magnetic. You want to be flirtatious. You want to be yourself. You want to make this man, when they hang out with you, feel the presence of your energy, right? You give this magnetic attraction to where he's like, damn, I've never felt that with another woman, right? You want to be the person that's not like everybody else, right? You want to be that woman that, oh my God, he's like, I want to fucking see her again. I can't wait to fucking see her. Like, I'm excited. Like, I'm all worked up, you know? Flirt with him. Be lighthearted rather than focusing on being so serious like a rock. I was just literally thinking that's like some of us women are too focused on wanting approval right then and there on that day when we're not even having fun. You're focused on your non-negotiable and your standards, right? And yeah, we got to keep it 100, right? But we can't force it onto the first, second, third date. We got to get to know this man, right? So stop focusing on that. I need you to let this person show you, right? Let him start the conversation, right? So you want to make sure that he's coming towards you rather than not coming towards you at all, because you want someone who's embracing the energy with you, right? That's how you know if he's focusing on something serious with you. He wants to get to know you and he wants to have these conversations with you, right? Like, as time goes, right? You should not be forcing crazy ass questions in the beginning. Like, that's fucking insane. Like, oh my God, like, so what was the reason for your divorce? Blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, I know. Sometimes we do get a little out of control, but let's be honest. We got to take it one day at a time. Just come back to yourself. I'm not saying you did nothing wrong. I don't want you to fucking panic here. Like, Val just said this. Oh my God, I did that on the first day. It's okay, girl. I did it too one time. So it's okay. But then I bounce back and I say, you know what? Enough with the fucking questions, bitch. I came to have a good time. Let's go. Like, I want to get to know you, but let's have a good time, right? Like, I'm here. I'm being myself. Like, yeah. So I want you to stay in your body. What does this mean to you? What are your emotions? How are you going to embody this energy, right? With the feminine energy, it's deeply embodied, meaning you feel rather than overanalyze. You heard what I said, right? First off, ladies, how do you feel with this man? Where the fuck are you? Like, look. I'm going to be real for you. I never understood the assignment, but now I do. If a man makes me feel fucking anxious or unwanted, unworthy, unsecure, all of that, even my stomach growls. Can you hear that shit? You know, that's when I know this man ain't for me. He ain't for me. I'm sorry to say it, that you need to trust your gut intuition. That's what it's for. It's a compass, for God's sakes. Focus on your compass here. So yeah, if I'm starting to overanalyze something, then I know this person's probably not my person. And I'm probably getting way into attached to something due to something that happened, right? Past relationships, someone that I dated, or past trauma. So I have to really focus on, am I attracting someone based off my fear, or am I attracting someone based off I want to get to know this person and fall deeply in love with this person as I'm in love with myself, right? Sorry, I went all out there. God damn. So one thing, I want you to focus on sensuality, ladies. Like, what is that for you? Movement, breath work, relax. Go dancing with your girls. Go to Zumba class. Get your hips moving. Or if you can't go to Zumba class, then figure out a class in your house. Do an online session. There's all kinds of stuff now. Do something, right? Relax more. Take some time off, some R&R. Sometimes what I like to do, I like to light a candle and just lay in my bed and do me a little facial and like my little eye creams and stuff. I'll like do my cuticles and like, yeah, I do all that shit here. Yeah, like why the fuck not? I love that. It just brings me simplicity and I love it. I just look at the way that I start talking as I start talking about it. I'm more relaxed when I start talking about that. See what I mean? That's feminine energy. And express your emotions, ladies, right? Express it with authenticity without suppressing them or being overreactive, right? Like, I know for me, I used to bottle up stuff, right? Now I'm an open book. So when I feel some type of way about something, and I'm going to bring up an example. So one time I was at the bar with the person, right, an individual, and we were talking, we're having fun, and he decides to grab my beer. So then he drinks out of my beer, and I looked at him and I said, why are you, I was like, hey, that's my beer. And I know you're probably like, wow, Val, you really confronted him. I was like, of course I did. That's my beer. You have your own beer. We're on a date, but I get it, dude. Like, maybe you're already tipsy, but that's my beer. Like, no, like, that is my standard. Like, no. So anyways, he starts laughing. He's like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought it was mine. I was like, it's okay. I was like, but yeah, your beer's right there. So anyways, I bounced back and I started laughing. And then the girl comes over. She's like, oh my God, y'all are so cute. And I because I'm like, that is too fucking funny. Like, the fact that I'm so funny. And I don't, like, honestly, I was doing it because I don't want people touching my stuff. Like, what the hell? Like, that's just weird. So anyways, that's the thing for me. Okay. Like, that's respect for me, but that's a perfect thing, right? Just don't be overly reactive. I just literally looked at him and I say, hey, that's my beer. Like, you know, like, that's exactly how I said it. He's just like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry. So yeah, I know. And I might have been a little overreactive there, but I just did it in a genuine way. Like, hey, like, that's my beer. Like, dude, for real. Like, just make sure that you're not suppressing it. I could have holded it in and waited till the end of the night. Like, you're still drinking my beer. But no, obviously it was an honest mistake, dude. His beer was right there, and I guess he didn't see it. I think because my glass was so close to his, he was comfortable enough to just grab mine. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, that's one. So the next one, trust and surrender. Yes, ladies, this is a big one. If you have trust issues, you got to work on them. Instead of worrying about what's going on or what should be going on, you're not in alignment. You have to trust that the right person will align with your energy. Meaning, if I'm dating this person, I trust that everything's working out for me, right? This is the big one. This is the big one. Fuck everything else. If you don't trust, this is not going to work out. I'm just going to tell you right now. You have to trust and keep working on your trust. Forgive yourself already for whatever happened. And also let go of desperation. Scarcity attracts low quality experiences. I've already told you many times, while the abundance attracts love effortlessly, right? With the man that wants to pursue you the right way. Because if you don't move past that, then you're going to keep attracting low quality men. And same goes for men. You're going to keep attracting low quality women. We just mentioned about emotional availability. Like, let's be real here. Next one, date with abundance mindset, right? Don't get attached to this person too soon, right? Oh my God, I'm so in love. Like, he's fucking texting me and like, what the fuck? Keep your options open, ladies. Like, don't make this guy your fucking priority. I know some of us like to just date one person and that's perfectly fine, but keep your options open because who knows? He might have a thing or two and you still don't know. They get bored easily. Men do. You have to be the fun one that stands out. So remember to maintain your energy of confidence. Detach yourself from this man. Know that you're the best and that you're the fucking best. This is the only reason you're going to attract the best because men do not like unconfident women. Also, avoid over investing in someone who doesn't show up for you fully. I've said this many times on my podcast. If the man ain't fucking showing effort, the window is right there, baby. Keep looking outside that window. He's going to go bye-bye. He's out the window, out the door. Let's go. The last one, cultivate feminine mystery, y'all. I love this. This is my best one. I don't ever tell him everything about myself immediately. I let him earn my deeper access to my roots, right, to my heart. And I speak in a way that draws him emotionally rather than logically. So I always find ways to use my femininity to get this man to like see what I have, right? And I secure it by fucking trusting myself. I always listen to him and I respond in such a feminine way. Just the way that I'm talking right now, I'm like, oh my God, really? Like, you know, I get really deep into it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I get real focused on this, but I learned to detach myself because I have to learn that in the process, I want him to understand that I am an emotional being, but I'm also not getting too attached. But I also want him to see the mystery, right? Like, I'm just like, oh my God, like, I didn't know that. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, ladies, but get into it. So I wanted to share this podcast. I know it's a short one for you guys today. Let me know if you would want me to give you more tips on this for dating and so forth. Anyways, you guys are doing amazing. Have a freaking happy month of love. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, subscribe. That way you get the notification bell when I do post a podcast on my freaking timeline. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, y'all. Can't even talk anymore. Have an amazing day, you guys. Have an amazing day. Happy month of love for everyone out there, men and women. Much love and light to you guys. Take care.